Hi, my name is Megan Waldron, and this is my journey with Dance Revolution and Ingredients and Epicenter for the Arts. I grew up dancing pretty much all my life. Ever since I was 4 years old, dance has always been a part of my story. I remember that my dance teacher, when I was about a junior in high school, she came in our classroom and said, "Hey everybody, I want to take you to this convention called Dance Revolution." On Sunday morning, sitting in one of those ballroom chairs, and it was after a weekend just full of dancing. And there was a production that was 30 minutes long, but it brought to life the Bible. And watching this story unfold through dance and through that art form, and I remember bawling my eyes out and looking around at my friends being like, "Are you feeling what I'm feeling?" But God was working on my heart. He was pulling on my heartstrings saying, "I have something more for you." It was a moment, it was a stamp in time where I can look back and saying that was the moment that everything changed. Fast forward a few years, I was a sophomore in college, and I had heard that Dance Revolution was starting its very first year of their dance training program called Ingredients Dance Company. I knew I wanted to be a part of it, and so I auditioned and got in and found myself traveling to Dallas, Texas to be a part of this 9-month internship program. About 2 months into the program that I was worshiping one day with everyone else in the dance classroom. And I remember looking up to the window and just crying because I didn't feel worthy. And there was suddenly this burden that was just lifted. It was like a weight off my shoulders. And it was just because of the people and the ministry and the leadership that was around that was able to lead me out of this shame and into freedom, into understanding. And that's where I gave my life to the Lord. And because I said my yes, I was able to meet my husband through this ministry. And we, even as crazy as it is, got to be engaged, and he proposed to me on a Dance Revolution stage. I still remember dreaming with Michelle about Epicenter for the Arts, and there was no building in sight. I remember driving with her, looking at different buildings, and we just prayed that God would open doors for a local facility that we could house every facet of what we do out of, but that we could reach more people. You know, we had reached people nationally, but we wanted to reach people here locally in the DFW Metroplex. And as a teacher at the Epicenter, I get to watch on a weekly basis families being impacted, teenagers learning more about their identity, kids at a young age learning about worship. And it's pretty phenomenal to watch and to be able to be a part of. And it's impacted my personal family in such a way where I've gotten to see my daughter walk through the doors of Epicenter and start her journey of learning more of who she is, her identity, what worship really is to the Lord. And during this season, this COVID pandemic season, we're still seeing God be faithful. I mean, we're growing at capacity, and we're busting at the seams at Epicenter for the Arts in our current facility. There is capacity in all of our classes reached. There has been a need for us to move into a new building, to see more families to be ministered to, more families to be impacted by. And so if my story can speak to you in just one way, and you can see and be a part of the legacy that's being left at the Epicenter in your giving or your prayers, I challenge you to be a part of it and to be a part of leaving a legacy here at Epicenter for the Arts. As I look back over 15 years ago and still standing at that altar and saying, "Lord, whatever it is, I want to give it to you," my one small yes has led to this amazing story and legacy unfolded. And I'm just one story. So I'm asking, be a part, whether prayerfully or financially, of guys and girls' stories just like mine that have yet to be told.